Hello beautiful souls, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome on in. I am your Psychic Tarot host and my name is Anu. This is my lovely community at ProDivinity 1111. So today's reading is another timeless reading. It is pick a card format, so feel free to choose as many piles as you're called to. I think there's a lot of, the Palo Santo is just, it's big. So a lot of cleansing, a lot of clearing out is coming for all groups. That's what I'm getting. Oh man, this is like really going. It's still going. Interesting. So a lot of good energy, a lot of difficult things clearing out, but we'll see what comes through. Today's topic is whatever your spirit guides want to share with you. Okay, so we have three options. Option number 1 is the Crow Spirit. Number 17, Co-create with Spirit. For pile 2, we have Dove Spirit. It says Be Peace, and this is number 21. And pile number 3, we have the Wombat Spirit, Be at Home, number 68. Okay, those are the three options that we have for today. So go ahead and pick the one that calls to you the most, and I'll see you right at your selection. Hi pile 1, this is for those of you who were called to the first oracle card, which is Crow Spirit, number 17, and it says co-create with spirit. 17 may be relevant to you, or the number 8. 8 is all about abundance, so creative abundance is what I'm hearing. And again, co-create with spirit, this could be a very creative time, or what's coming through is like if you've been waiting to start something, now may be the right time to get on it. Also look for what I'm hearing where Mars is in your chart, because Mars is going to stay in Gemini for 7 months. It's going to keep going forward and back in Gemini, so it's a very, very long time. And harness the power of Mars. Mars is the power of action. It's the fire power. It's starting, initiating. That may specifically for this group, because this is talking about creation, may bring in a lot of abundance with the number 8 over here. Okay, so this reading is what do your spirit guides want to share with you. So let's see what else comes through. I have a few oracles pre-pulled, and then we'll do a live tarot pull as well. So we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. So this may be hinting toward your experience so far, your learning journey that you have gone through. Let's see what else we have. Apology, forgiveness. Interesting. This came out in one of my other readings. I forget what sign. I did the one with for all signs, and this one came out. So I'm getting a similar message. We'll get into it. Let's see what else we have. Wow, you guys, Mars action. Ooh, this is amazing. Your spirit guides are really tapping in right now. The keywords are desire, impulses, courage, force, heat, strength, competition, workouts. Ooh, workouts as well. Excitement, thirst, impatience, anger, leadership, engine, potency, willpower, motor, sex drive. Okay, all of those are really powered by Mars. So for you, I picked that up with the co-create here right away. Thank you so much, Spirit. I love when the messages kind of just come flowing before the cards even come out. So you're very connected to your spirit guides, whether or not you feel it, but you've been getting some urges to push forward and get started on whatever this is, whether it's a project, whether it's a life stage, whether it's a move, a new job, a new relationship, a new fitness routine, something that you've been thinking about. It is time to get going on it and stop being in this energy of waiting for something to fall into place, waiting for external elements to change, especially with this apology forgiveness card chart. The message that's coming through again is sometimes you have to accept the apology that you never get, just so you can move on. Okay, stop waiting for any type of closure. I know it sounds a little harsh, but your spirit guides are like straight to the point. Cut it out. Cut out this energy, especially with Mars here. Cut it out. Whatever has been holding you back, whatever emotions or expectations have been holding you back, even if it helps you, think of it as cutting your losses, because it no longer deserves your energy. You have grown from that experience. That challenge has brought you to a new level of growth, and it's giving me a very Lenormand level tower energy, not the tarot, but the Lenormand one, where we keep elevating and talks about protection and elevation. So you're climbing no matter what. Don't let certain things or people or expectations hold you back now, okay? Wow, the message is just like pouring out. Let's see what we have in Lenormand. We have the snake. Yes, there's that regeneration. There is that shedding the old skin and starting new. And again, if there were literally some people who kind of made you feel like they tricked you, were the literal sense snakes, it is time to cut them out of your energy and stop expecting them to change. You're giving too much power away to these people. But if you bring it back to self, this is again all about transformation. Now is a time to start a new chapter. And these are like yoga cards. And for me, like here you have orange, which is the solar, or the yellow, actually, not orange. I know it's showing a little bit that way. So gold, that's the color of solar plexus. So breath work, there's something here. I'll hold a card here if you want to read up on how to do this. But the message here is, I am centered, strong, and claim my true power. It is all about confidence. So work on your confidence, because there's something that you want to start. You may have been waiting on certain elements, but Spirit guides want to say, let this be your message. Let this be your indicator that it's time to get ahead and go and get started on whatever this journey is that you've been thinking about. Okay, have the confidence. You'll be able to do it. Some breath work would really help you. If you are not into yoga, just like, you know, again, bring your attention to your solar plexus and just do some breath work and visualize you becoming more confident, okay? So something to start, and stop waiting on external elements or people or some closures. No, you don't need that. You don't need to wait for that, because Mars is really fueling you, okay? All right, so let's see. Let's pull some cards. Pile 1, Spirit Guides. What do you want to tell Pile 1? There's that standstill, see? See? 2 of Wands, 7 of Wands. What do their Spirit Guides want to tell them? Pile 1. Let's get maybe a few more cards. Let's get 2 more. Look at the cups and cups and cups. 1 more, please. Oof. I like bottom deck energy. You do have the Fool. Okay? New beginnings. That's what we're saying. We are starting something new. And repeating messages coming here with the starting cards, but I really like which way this is going, okay? So what we're seeing over here, you have been holding your ground for a while. Which is great, which is fine, because you've, you know, elevated, and this, you'll see all the wands are lower than her. She's at a higher ground already. So again, confirmation that even though you may have had certain challenges, you've actually grown from those challenges. Just look back a year from now or a year from today. Just look back and see where you were and where you are today, how stable you are. We forget the progression because we just like try to see where we're not at, but we don't see how far we've come. Okay, that's coming here with the 7 of Wands. However, where they want to call your attention is the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands, if not acted on or acted upon, can become a stagnation energy. Okay, so what I'm getting here is like she's standing here, one wand is secure, she's holding on to the other, and she's like, in this deck is very cute because there are a lot of cards that they have a mobile phone. So she's just like, you know, she has her phone open, but her gaze is there. She's kind of lost in thought. And this is the energy of stagnation, where we know we got to do something. We have a choice. We find ourselves at crossroads, but we're not really picking a direction. So guess what? Unless you make a decision and make a choice, you're going to stay standing where you are, okay, consistently where you are. So this is where Spirit wants you to shift your energy, be confident, okay, bring this confidence, activate your solar plexus, and think, what is it that you really want to create? You're not afraid to work hard, first of all, pile one. This is very clear with the Eight of Pentacles showing you're not afraid to work hard, you're not afraid to like work step by step, building blocks, go, you know, not the pile that takes shortcuts at all, right? So that's why you need to have the confidence that you'll make it, whatever it is, whatever you're trying to start. Listen to where you're being called. And this one, biggest message here with the King of Cups, what we talked here. The King of Cups rises above emotions, okay? The King of Cups does not let them be affected by their emotions, by the chaos that's happening behind them, by the, you know, the trickery, the nonsense that's happening with the people around them. Look at that, like the fish is flying, the water is super choppy, but the king is sitting secure on their concrete throne that I'm seeing over here, right? The Spirit is saying, let go of that nonsense. Let people be in their energy, in their chaotic energy, in their fear-based energy. Like, you know, if this is something, for example, you're trying to take a job with a startup that has a lot of potential and you truly believe in their business model and their business, and you may be leaving a big corporate job behind. I'm just throwing examples, right? Could be anything. You'll know it best. But maybe that's the situation where most people around you would say, why are you leaving a secure job? Who's going to a startup? Oh my God, startups are going under. Do they haven't, you know, how long they have their funding for? All those questions are going to come because the long-term vision is not there, but you have that vision. You know that, you know, okay, these are, sure, there's always going to be ups and downs. How do we create our peace and our calm when everybody around us is just going nuts? Okay, that's something that's coming through. But for those of you who've been waiting for an indicator, for a green light from a person, and it's not coming through, you need to stop waiting on that. That's what this is telling us, because you are being called to do something, to start something with someone. Go ahead and do that. It's going to be hard work. That's going to bring you a lot of satisfaction. Okay, there is new beginning here anyway. So let's see, Spirit, any advice? Pile one, Spirit guides, what advice do you have for them? How can they be more confident and co-create with Spirit right here? Actually, co-create, I'm getting, could be with a partner as well. A business partner or a life partner. But again, there is that underlying fire. You need to keep stoking that fire. So what's the advice for pile one? See, same messages, some of the same messages. I'm going to get one more. There is the Page of Wands, and I'll take the Empress as well since I saw her. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords, and these are advice for you, what to do. Let's see if I can place them without messing things up. We have the Four of Wands, security. We have the Moon showing up, your intuition, emotions, but also sometimes can represent our fears. And then you have the Page of Wands and the Empress. Look, there is growth. There is growth. There is fertility over here. Whatever this is, again, ruled by Venus, the Empress doesn't chase anything. She attracts. Okay, so the more confident you are, the more easily you're going to attract success to you. The advice here really is stop bothering about wanting to win every battle. And again, if you find yourself in situations where others do not understand your vision, this is a clear message. Pick your battles wisely. Don't give your energy to everything that you see here and are told. Stick to your plan. What do you need to do? What do you need to move forward? Just put your focus on that. Don't worry about others. There is a lot of happiness, okay? You will be celebrating. There will be stability. There will be happiness. Listen to your intuition. Your heart is calling you in a certain direction. Go for it. Don't let fears take over, because the moon can talk about things that we don't see in the dark, can sometimes be we can be fearful because we don't know what's out there. We don't know what's out there. We don't see the path very clearly because it's the shadow side, right? But guess what? The sun always comes up, right? So it's just like trusting ourselves and going one step by one step, even in the darkness, following our intuition and not succumbing to our fears, having confidence. That's where confidence comes in. And start that journey, whatever this is. Page of Wands is new beginning, but you're being called to do it. There's that inner fire that's calling you. And the more confident you are, as I said, the more easily you're going to attract support for yourself, attract opportunities, attract abundance to you. Okay, so no fear and no engaging with useless arguments with people. Okay, that's coming through very clearly. Yeah, so solar plexus, your confidence is going to do wonders for you. Confidence, no fear, and also don't like emotions and crazy arguments waver you from your path. Okay, so let's see. What's the message from Moon, from the Moonology Oracle? What does Pile 1 need to hear? Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Wow. Look at that, how powerful it is. And right on right next to the Empress. This is really, and then we have full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. The confidence. Okay, so don't let pride, your pride or other people's pride, get in the way. Show the world the real you. This is the time. This is the time to get started. Use the firepower. If you are somebody who is full of fire and you usually dim your light for others, this is again telling you no need to do that. Please come out and shine, because this is a start of a journey. Please comment below what you've been thinking about starting. But it is time to regenerate. It is time to leave the old behind and use this fire, this confidence to move forward, okay? All right, let's see what is your angel number, Pile 1. Ooh, we got it. We have number 19, so 17 and 19. That reduces to a 1, which is a new beginning. I am a pioneer. Those are your key words. Look at that. The King of Cups, pioneer, Empress. And this says, independence and self-sufficiency are necessities to you. You are extremely capable in life and in work and aren't afraid to take big risks to achieve the life you desire. So take that risk, whatever it is that you've been trying to do, but perhaps people are holding you back. And this could be anybody, your mentors, your colleagues, your bosses, your teachers, your family, your partner, friends, whatever. But you are a pioneer, so you are going to do something different. So take that confidence and move forward. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pile 1. If you like the reading, do give it a big thumbs up, and remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and drop me a comment on how this relates to your situation. Much love and light. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hi, Pile 2. This is for those of you who chose the second oracle card, which is card number 21, reduces to a 3. And it's a dove spirit. So be peace. That's the energy. So be peaceful, whatever you're doing. Again, I'm getting doves do represent peace. But this little crown here on the dove is really talking about, with power or with responsibility, a lot of, or let's say with status or with a crown, a lot of responsibility does come our way. But this is, if you're looking after family, kids, pets, extended family, whatever that is, yes, it may feel a little bit heavy at this time, but if you really approach it from a point of peace, you're going to feel much lighter and you'll be able to spread your wings and fly. Okay, that's a very specific message that's coming through, Pile 2. Your spirit guides want to bring through. This too shall pass, but know that you're also creating a lot of good karma for yourself by doing this, by helping others. And just continue in your beautiful, authentic, peaceful energy. And peaceful does not mean that we're not full of fire, okay? We are. There's creativity, there's excitement, there's childlike energy, where there's, just a spark in your spirit that I'm picking up. So taking care of others does not have to snuff out that fire, okay? Interesting. So keep that fire alive. Know everything passes. Know this is temporary, but find peace and just be peace, because you have that energy that it's going to extend out to others. Okay, so you have the special crown because you're meant to be on a spiritual path, or you're meant to just raise the vibration. As you raise your vibration, you raise Earth's vibration, everybody else's vibration. Okay, that's something your spirit guides want me to share with you. So, and the number 3, so 21 or the number 3 may be relevant to you. Number 3 is all about creation, and it's interesting. Maybe you're coming from the previous pile, maybe not, but their card was the crow spirit, and the message there was co-create. But the number 3 is what's the number of creation. So maybe there's some linkages there, maybe not, but it is again a time for creative expression that's coming through, but something that's going to actually bring you a lot of peace, because when you're peaceful or you're at peace, you exude that energy out to everybody. Okay, all right. Wow, a lot of channeling right there, right with one card. So let's see, we have a few oracles pre-pulled. We will pull our tarot live. So let's see what we have. Wow, peace and love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. That is already your energy. So stay in that energy. I can tell you right off the bat, and this is why your spirit guides want to bring this forward, is they really want to applaud your dedication, your consistency, your open heart chakra, and your crown chakra. This is purple. A lot of purple is coming up over here. Oh, wow. Your yogic card is actually purple, and I'll talk about that. So crown chakra is really lit up, and your heart, green, is also lit up. So stay in this energy of peace and love. It's not your job to teach other people how to find peace or how to find love and how to be love, but by you doing that, you naturally, as I said, exude that energy out, and you teach by being. Okay, you don't have to teach by showing or doing something or giving some lessons or, you know, like a class. No, just be, and people will understand and follow. And for those of you who have children, it's again, you may be familiar with the phrase that kids don't do what you tell them, or they don't do what they're told, they do what they see, right? So it's setting examples. So that's what you're doing. By being yourself, you're setting an example of how one should be, how fulfilled one should live their life, and how happy and peaceful and loving and kind one should be. And by being that, you're teaching others. Okay, all right, let's see what we have here. Epiphany, breakthrough. So there's some sort of, there's a crown chakra really activated for you at this point. Something is coming through. There is another level of awakening that's happening, another breakthrough. You may get some very creative, number 3, creativity. You may get very creative ideas. Maybe you are, you know, maybe if you are in a relationship, you and your partner come up with something very exciting. It could be traveling through a certain part of the world, whatever that is. There's some sort of breakthrough, some sort of epiphany that's coming. And I'm picking up for some of you, it is with another person. Could be a work partner, could be a colleague, could be a peer, a child, something that sprouts from a place of happiness. Okay, so be open to that, because some creative ideas are coming to you. We have Libra, the idealist. Ooh, love and Libra. That's the house. Libra is the 7th house, which is the house of love and partnerships. The idealist. So let's read some of the keywords here. Harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, flattering. So again, there's like all the positive and the shadow aspects listed there. So with Libra here, the goal really should be, how do we create balance in our life? Okay, where we're able to create and we're able to love our life, but at the same time we're able to push through and create harmony with others. Okay, there may be what would be an ideal partnership is something that your spirit guides want you to think about, especially for those of you where things have been heavy. know that it's temporary, and then what would you do? What would the ideal partnership look like or situation look like if it's with other people? Can you tap into that energy and stay in that energy because you're very high vibrational? Can you stay in that and think back from that space? Some of you maybe listen to Neville Goddard's teachings, who talks about how you manifest is actually about thinking from the manifestation back into the present. So some of that is coming true. I mean, some of you may actually be Libras here, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Interesting messages for this group. So it's much more expansive. It's just not do this or do that or start a project or get in a relationship. It's a much bigger life message that's coming through for this pile. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have the Jed pillar. That's the faith. Okay, this is the the Egyptian Lenormand, and in this the pillar is representative of the cross. So yes, that's why I was picking up the heaviness. The cross represents faith. It represents heaviness and darkness, and it's almost like having faith that we will persevere, and that's what you've already gone through. You've had a lot of faith, and this is going to really pay off. This is really going to take you to new heights, is what I'm picking up on, and that's where the breakthrough, there is going to be a major breakthrough for you in life in general. So stay committed to your journey. And then for you, again, the crown chakra is activated. This deck is the yoga deck, and it shows certain poses, but the main thing oh my gosh, I love it. Thank you, Spirit. So I read the middle of and I can show you the previous pile's message here. I usually read this section because that's what your mantra should be. And look at what you have. Look at what you have. I am at peace. You started with the peace energy. So beautiful. This is an amazing time for you. I'll hold this here if you want to pause and read the rest of it. As it just tells you how to do the pose. It's Vajrasana or Thunderbolt. Literally sit in Vajrasana if you can and just do breath work. But I'm using these cards as like what part of you is being activated, and this is the crown chakra. Okay, that's the epiphany. That's the breakthrough. But it's all about as you're elevating, naturally you're attracting a lot of peace and love in your energy. Okay, so wow, powerful pile 2. All right, pile 2 spirit guides. What do you want to tell them? Like, what more could they want to tell you? Let's see. Let's pull some cards. So pile 2 spirit guides. What does pile 2 need to hear? We have the 2 of Swords, Page of Cups. Yes or no? The sun wanted to come out. The sun wanted to come out. Let's see. Okay. The cards are flying. Oh, and I'm messing everything up. But let's put them back peacefully in order. That was a temporary chaos. Okay, so we have 2 of Swords. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Fool. There's your new beginning. There's that epiphany, and there's that faith, that leap of faith. Okay, we have the 3 of Cups, celebration. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles. This is what it is. So again, these 2 energies here are really talking about taking that leap of faith, having faith that there will be that breakthrough, that there will be that celebration. Because 7 of Pentacles is where we kind of contemplate and we're figuring out, hey, all the hard work that we've put in, is that actually going to bear fruit or not? Is it worth it to stay on this path? The answer is 100%. It is worth it to stay on this path. The biggest one here, also, I keep saying biggest, but it's actually you may not believe this with the 2 of Swords here. That's why the breakthrough is here. That's why the epiphany is here, because it looks like this may have been a long phase of your life that may have like challenged your belief in spirit, your faith in, spirit, God, source, universe, spirit guides, whatever you believe in. But trust that this is coming, okay? You have to stay in the vibration of love, because in 2 of Swords, she crosses the swords in front of her heart and she closes her heart, right? So Spirit is asking you to like really open your heart and, you know, take that leap of faith, because there is going to be a lot of celebration. There's going to be a completely new journey where you're shedding a lot of baggage. I like how she has like a cute little backpack on her and looks like she is listening to music. I was telling the other pal, this is the Witch's Tarot, if I'm not wrong. It's a new deck that I'm using, and I love that they have a lot of cell phones in here. So I'll show you, like, you know, she's just dancing to her own tune. She's just listening to her music. She's got a tiny little backpack and a tiny little dog here with her, and that is it. It's just like a little snack for her journey. She's not carrying big bags, and the baggage has fallen apart or has been left behind by choice, right? That's what your spirit guides want you to do, is like let go of the heaviness, because you're light. You're absolutely light. So keep doing that. Though you will celebrate and you will come into that soul tribe. If you've been in a hermit mode, you're going to find your friends and family that you're going to actually enjoy your time with. This is a journey worth taking. It's going to really elevate you, because there's also this, I feel like with these two, it may be surprising. There may be a surprising turn of events, or how quickly things turn around, because Page of Cups is always surprised by the fish that jumps at the cup. It's just like because they're looking at something they really admire, and all of a sudden something else stems from it, right? So there may be multiple output, I'm hearing, from whatever you're investing in. Interesting choice of words, but that's what we have. But you don't see this coming yet. It's going to be a bit of a surprise, but know that there's going to be a lot of positive, loving, happiness, positive emotions that are going to come from this next phase, okay? Libra and Three of Cups, again, I'm feeling some new friends coming in for you. So Spirit, what is the advice for pile 2? We have the Knight of Wands, so go after your dreams, whatever this is. We have the Devil, Major Arcana. We'll talk about this. Yeah. Oops. Let's maybe get one more. Look at that. Two of Cups. Go for what you love. Go for it's interesting that you're the energy that I was tapping into before I was putting the reading together. As I was, you know, I've been like getting familiar with this deck. I got this last week, and I've just been playing with it, and I have to tell you a story about the Devil card here, because it came right next to the Two of Cups. So let's get one more. Spirit, what's the advice? And we have the Four of Swords. Okay, so first of all, because that message keeps coming through, stop stressing about it. Stop thinking this is a life stage that's going to stay forever, especially for those of you who've been caring for others, or who've had additional responsibility on your plate. You know, just like your top priority should be taking care of yourself, okay? Good night's sleep, a good rest is very important for you, because you have these energies over here. That energy, that breakthrough cannot come through if you're completely stressed out and just tired and just have physical, emotional, mental fatigue, okay? So prioritize self-care over here, and that's what the Two of Cups is also giving us, like, find love within yourself. And for those of you, again, going back to, it's possible this breakthrough may be with another person. We have partnerships and love here, we have love here, we have friendships here, and then again we have love over here. So follow that inner spark that you have, or just have faith that you have enough firepower to keep going. You may feel tired, but the Knight of Wands does not give up till he's running on fumes, okay? So does not give up. Now, the Devil and the Two of Cups, here's a story I wanted to tell you. I was actually looking at the Devil, and I remembered, I don't know, long back I read about this, that how the Devil energy and the Lover's energies are like the shadow and light aspect of the same thing. So maybe if I can find the Lover's card, I'll show you. But it's funny because it came right next to the Two of Cups. So Lovers is the choice that we make, right? And that's the light aspect of partnership, or light aspect of being in a connection. Whereas the devil, if you see, they're both chained, right? The devil energy talks about restriction, talks about being tied down and actually not having a choice or feeling that we don't have a choice. And that's why these two cards, and it's going to take me forever to find it. Let's get it. Let's get it first. So I'm not rambling and you get what I'm trying to say. But with this deck, that energy came very strong, that it's just a matter of perspective. Here it is. Finally. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let me show these right next to you. So, again, devil is an angel. This is an angel. Same two people, same two people. Here, there is no restriction because they're choosing to be together. And here, they feel they don't have a choice. But literally, it's the same card. This is the light aspect. This is the shadow aspect. So when we are in the shadow aspect of this choice, we feel we don't have the ability to choose. But guess what? Coming right next to, and I want to keep the lovers here because I feel like the Two of Cups and the lovers are giving the same energy. This is just an advice from Spirit is like, no, you always have a choice. Even if it's a very heavy time, you have the choice, or you have the ability to choose happiness and say, okay, fine, I'm going to just, F it. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go watch my TV. I'm going to just take 20 minutes for myself, do what I want, maybe take a nap. Whatever that is, you always have a choice. So don't feel that you're bound by certain expectations or responsibilities and you have no way out. You do. And physically, if right now you don't, know that if you prioritize your own health, well-being, doing things that you love, or just carving time out for yourself, you'll be able to break away from this pattern, okay? You have that. You have that within you. You have that firepower within you. So that's some of you really need to hear, and I think that came right from the beginning, that this is a temporary phase. This will pass. You will come into a lot of happiness, and there will be a breakthrough, okay? It's like loud and clear in my mind. Okay, let's see what is the message from Moonology. We have, look at this. Look what just came out. We had two came out, so I'll take them both and I'll show you. The first card is you are very close to achieving your goal, okay? And then surrender to the divine. So these are the two main things you need to know. Like, first of all, don't give up. There's that faith. There's that energy of like not giving up and then surrendering to the divine. Know that you're really, really supported with all this epiphany and crown chakra energy. You are very, very supported. You're very in tune with yourself, with your spirit team. So trust that, okay? Trust the process. You're very close, okay? All right, pile 2, let's close out your reading with your angel number. Let's see what we have for pile 2. Wow. 0, 0. The keyword is I am observant, and the message is angels ask for your attention. Wow. We were just talking about angels over here. You have the dove spirit. This is deep, you guys. Great job. So angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. Amazing. So stay in peace, stay in your loving energy. Your spirit team is really, really, really connected and they're calling for your attention, okay? So let me know, and I cannot make this stuff up. I turn over the deck and I have a 0. What are the odds of a 0 and a 0, 0, 0? So you may be seeing repeating zeros, okay? I'm going to read this too. I am limitless. There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding to both godly and earthly things. Boom. Clear as day. Stay on your path. You're doing everything right. Okay? That's what I have for you, pile 2. Much love and light. If you like the reading, do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do drop me a comment below. Would love to hear from you. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Hi, pile 3. This is for those of you who chose the third oracle card, which is the Wombat Spirit. Be at home, number 68. Interesting, because 68 reduces, that may be relevant to you, or it could be an address, could be an age, anything like that. Weight, I don't know, in kilos. Reduces to a 5. So the base root of this is 5. And it says be at home. So for some of you, it's possible that you're in the middle of a move, I'm picking up. And it may be feeling like a lot of change that's happening. 5s are a number of change, okay? These are changes that we have to go through for our growth. They bring a lot of, prosperity and growth down the line, but in the moment, they can feel quite chaotic. So again, that's the pile 3. This is a reading about what your spirit guides want to bring forward to you. The main message is be at home. And again, if you're going through certain changes, especially if you're going through like a job change, a relationship change, a physical location change, this is a very good omen with the wombat spirit, because wombats, are excellent homemakers. They are, pretty sturdy. They're very stable. And I was just reading up on them because I was like, all right, that looks like very cute. It is native to Australia. So if any of you are watching from Australia, special message for you. Again, they're very good at digging and creating a stable environment. So this is giving me 4th house energy. There will be stability even though you don't feel it right now with the number 5, because 5 is all changes around us. So can you hunker down in your faith, in your ability to create stability? Interesting words, they're just popping out of my mouth. So maybe your spirit guides use those words with you. So that's what it is. There will be stability. Stay grounded. There's nothing to be nervous about for this pile. Again, there's going to be a lot of stability coming your way. And things are settling down. That's what you need to hear, okay? So be at home. Be at home is like feeling very steady and grounded for you. So let's see what oracles we have for you, and then we'll pull tarot live. So we have forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Okay. Interesting energy. It is orange, so this is our sacral chakra. I'm also picking up solar plexus, but I'm peeking here. You have purple, so meditation is going to help for sure. But this, and we have orange and purple here. What this means, there may have been, like, let's say some of the changes, some of the past experiences that may have knocked your confidence over, okay? And similar energy from pile 1, where we had the forgiveness card from a very different deck. It talked about, the message there was like, stop waiting for an apology, okay? Accept the apology that you never get and move on so you can free up your energy. Some of that is coming through over here, but this is, again, the affirmation is, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love, okay? So if something has kind of affected your confidence, if you're not confident, your sexual energy goes down. Sexual energy is creative energy, it's spiritual energy, all of that kind of like feels very dark and heavy, okay? So release some of the past energy that's coming up over here. Can you think of that event or that person or that circumstance or that time of your life as a catalyst that made you move, go through some, and by move I mean like made you shift out of your energy and actually get you where you need to be, okay? Just try to shift your perspective on that as not feeling bad about it, but rather feeling like, all right, that needed to happen, or spirit needed to make that event happen. I'll bring that person in your life so you could actually pivot and shift in the direction that you're meant to go, okay? So something deep there, deep healing is what's coming to the surface, okay? Let's see what we have. We have freedom, leap, Uranus, and opportunities. So Uranus is an unexpected planet. It is interesting, and it's going into its shadow, or probably it already is by the time I'm recording this. By shadow, I mean retrograde. So it is a time of self-healing. Just go see what house Taurus is for you, because Uranus is in the sign of Taurus right now, and it will stay there till March 2023, if I'm not wrong, as long as we have the the North Node Oh, it may stay longer. I don't know. So North Node is in Taurus. So North Node is our destiny. And that's where Uranus is. So there may have been some dramatic shifts in your trajectory. That's what I keep picking up for this pile. So a lot of changes that have been happening, but have faith that those changes were meant to happen to bring you this freedom, to bring you this release. There's like a lot of burdens, a lot of chains I'm seeing like falling off of you, okay? That needed to happen. And that's when you break away from the path that you were on, is when you've been able to, or you'll be able to capitalize on the opportunities that the universe wants to bring you, okay? So stay in that energy that this was actually for your growth. That's what your spirit guides want to bring forward. Let's see what we have here. There you go, opportunity, sextile, okay? So by having this faith and pivoting your point of view, you will find in yourself in the right place at the right time. Sextiles is when the planets are angled in a way where there's very easy partnership. Things just work together. They go with the flow. Again, trine is going with the flow, but sextile is the opportunity. So there's a perfect opportunity for you to create something, or let's say for those of you who are looking for a home, the perfect home is going to happen at the perfect time. The keywords here are collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity, synergizes, creates possibilities for, open doors, promises, brings in insight to, communicates, welcomes, and develops. Okay, so this is all leading to some new opportunities opening up for you. Look at that, opening up. You have the key. You have the key. You've got the key to open these new doors. This one literally said open doors. And then the key shows up. Okay, so your spirit guides want you to have faith that, look, new doors are opening for you, whether you see it or not. So be at home, be steady, be secure in your thinking, no fear mongering, okay? Having the confidence, having the faith that things are going to actually work out in your favor, and it'll be surprising what opportunities open up for you. You are being handed the key, okay? That's like the master key. And actually it's number 33, so that's the master number, and I just said the master key. So something big is opening up for you guys. Are you buying a home? I don't know why I keep getting home, and maybe because of this be at home, but it's pretty much like, you know, when you buy a home or an apartment, you get that big key that is for the owner, and then you get a set of duplicates, but the main key usually tends to be bigger. That's what I was getting. Or maybe like you're getting the key to your master bedroom. I don't know what that is, but something that you're mastering, or some doors are being opened for you. And then you have the crown chakra, so purple. Your crown chakra is being activated. A lot of meditation is going to help you at this point. We got that over here as well, and the message is, or the affirmation should be, I welcome vital energy rising from root to crown. So yes, meditation is going to bring a lot of physical balance, mental balance, and, you know, really stabilize your chakras or your body. I really like line them up, because this is the crown, okay? It's not the base, which means you're doing a very good job. It's actually a confirmation that you're doing everything you can to make yourself feel secure, because the root hasn't come up. The crown has, right? So now stay in that power, keep yourself aligned, and look for the creative inspiration that comes through, the opportunities that come through. As I said, you'll find yourself in the right place at the right time for some opportunities, whatever that is for you. All right, so pile 3. Let's pull some cards. Let's pull some tarot. Pile 3, spirit guides, what do you want to bring forward? What does pile 3 need to hear? What does pile 3 need to know? There's the Hermit. So perhaps you've been in the Hermit mode. Perhaps you've already been healing and working on yourself. We do have the 3 of Swords coming right next to it. Yep, that's what you've been doing. So this is where that forgiveness energy is very important. All right, pile 3, because these two coming together to me are, again, another repeating message of heal from this energy. Know that this needed to happen, this event, this occasion, this person, whatever. part of your life stage needed to happen so you could elevate. And yes, it is time to come out of the hermit stage, because I'm seeing like 6 of Wands right here. And this is 10 of Wands. There you go. Dropping the load. Dropping the load. We talked about breaking those chains and just feeling free and coming out and shining. The 6 of Wands is really beautiful because, you know, she is on this horse. She's carrying her own wreath. She's celebrating her victory. And there are these people like watching her. So she doesn't care. She doesn't care what's going on because she is riding on her quote unquote high horse, and very well deservingly so, because she's carried a lot of these burdens. She's done fighting. All that battle is over. Now she's ready to claim her power. Okay, so recognition is coming. A lot of power is coming. Claim it and accept it. That's the big one. Okay, no longer wanting to stay away from people and wanting to hide from people, or from the universe in general. If you've closed yourself up, that cycle is over. It's time to come out and shine. And look at that. That's the breakthrough. Ace of Swords. So there is a new opportunity for you. And maybe this opportunity is to reinvent yourself. I'm hearing that. You're reinventing yourself because it's pretty much like, I feel like this is a very gung-ho energy. And for lack of a better word, it's sort of a carefree energy. Careless, not so much, but carefree is like, I don't care what others think about me. I'm done. I'm just done with that chapter of my life, and I'm moving on with something new. That's what, you know, is kind of coming through very strongly. So maybe there is a mental aha moment with the crown chakra that's happened and kind of is bringing that confidence in you. We oftentimes don't give enough credit to our bad experiences, but pretty much that's what gets us on our spiritual path. That's what wakes us up. That's what gives us progress in the earthly plane as well, right? So that's where you're coming from. Okay, so pile 3. What's the advice for pile 3? Pile 3 spirit guides. What's the advice? Yeah, you've unlocked something. I keep looking at the key. You've unlocked this carefree attitude of like not caring what others say. Exactly. Not caring what others say. 5 of Swords. Picking your battles very wisely. It's like, you know, something that does not deserve your energy, you're not giving your energy to it. Or that's the advice. Don't do that. But, you know, yes, you have closed that chapter. You've had your breakthrough moment. You've cut away from it. No need to feel like you have to explain yourself to anybody. You have the 8 of Swords. So unbind yourself, free your mind. And this is for those of you who are pretty self-critical and feel unworthy, or you have, sometimes you go into this thinking pattern of like, you're not worth it, you're not deserving. This is for those of you, you need to hear this, like, no, you got to stop that pattern. You got to be this carefree, empowered person and not feel like you have no choice, okay? We have the 9 of Wands. There you go. It's time to stop being behind your own cocoon, behind your own shelter and your own boundary. Yes, you've come a long way. It's time to move forward and not to stay in that energy. Yep, there you go. 9 of Cups. There's that movement. There is that movement. There is that opportunity to follow what your heart is calling you to do. And again, maybe this is an opportunity. The word is coming again and again for you. So maybe there's an opportunity that's open to you and you've been hesitant. And you've been like, no, I don't want to move. I built my home here. I don't want to move. This is going to create a lot of instability and change. How am I going to manage change? This is all, you know, your spirit guide saying, no, you will be able to handle it. Look, we got the sun at the bottom. The sun is going to come out and shine. Ace of Wands. There is new beginnings. You have Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. We cannot ignore these signs, right? So whatever is happening is, I cannot stop. Like Ace of Wands, Chariot. You are moving. Some of you are moving, and that moving, or the thought of moving, is creating a lot of like nerves in you. And Spirit is saying, no, be right at home with this experience. Take a different perspective. And you have 4 of Wands. There is your home energy. There is going to be stability and celebration. I'm going to take this Ace of Wands as well. But follow that opportunity, that creative spark that is coming, or the universe is creating, or you are creating. It's time to move toward it and not stay where you are. Okay, there's a lot of happiness, there's a lot of growth and abundance from this change that's happening in your life at this time. Okay, all right, so let's see what's the message from Moonology or Moon Oracle for my pile 3. What do they need to hear? What does pile 3 need to hear? What does it say? It is time to take action. New moon in Aries. So don't hold back at this time. Don't stay in your hermit energy or in behind your secure bubble that you've created. Don't hold yourself back. It is time to get going, to get moving, okay? Clear as day. Clear as day. All right, let's get to your angel number before we close out your reading, pile 3. Let's see, what is your angel number? Pile 3, 1010. That is your angel number, and the keywords are I am patient, and the message is keep your thoughts positive and be as patient as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. 1010, by the way, endings and beginnings is like it's the concept of nothingness or shunyata, which is the zero, so nothing really ends and nothing really begins. It's all a continuous cycle. So there is a growth cycle that is happening for you. Just be patient with it, but know that there'll be the right opportunities at the right time for you to take action on. Okay, move towards that change. Move towards it. That's what I have for you, pile 3. I hope this helped. If you like the reading, do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Until next time, wish you much love and light. Bye.